Going to the theatre is such a different experience than seeing a movie or sitting at home watching TV. It's like it's weird. It was well, it's the reason I started acting. Performing in theatre is just something that's completely different. You're up on stage for 2 hours and it's just electric, and anything can go wrong. And it's that fear. Nothing can go wrong out there. If it does, they just call cut and you just go again.
When theatre works well, it's incredible. It doesn't really compare, personally, I think, to TV or film.
When you really connect with someone on stage, or when you really feel emotionally moved by someone, it's the most incredible feeling.
I didn't go to theatre much when I was a student. I'm ashamed to say prices were too high, and I still think they're too high. That's why this scheme's very good.
The students watching this should take advantage of A Night Less Ordinary, A, because it's free, B, because they get to see some of the best performers, the best writing, the best direction, the best set, the best lighting in theatre in the world.
Oh, you gotta go to theatre, because it's like no other experience. I think it can be absolutely awful, but in juxtaposition with that, it can be absolutely amazing.
George, what do you need? Close the curtains so we can't see the window, and put some music on, loud. Good idea. Let's say there's a party going on. Annie? Anything you don't want broken, put it in your room.
When I first heard the concept of Being Human, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a children's TV show. And then I read the scripts, and then obviously they were beautifully written.
You've got the supernatural element, but it's basically about three people struggling to fit in with life, which I'm sure everybody can access and communicate with. I treat his werewolf thing like a metaphor for someone who's incredibly angry, has serious anger issues, serious blackout rages that he can't remember.
We're playing real people, hence the title of the show. It's these guys who are trying to be human, that want to live in the real world. And Mitchell has this addiction, and that's what's taken over his life, is his addiction to blood and his addiction to the dark side.
Is it impressive to take a date to theatre? Yes, completely, yeah. It makes you look really cultured, it makes you look really intelligent. If the person you're taking has never been to theatre before, whoa, that's like so glamorous.
If George and Annie and Mitchell went to the theatre, what play would they see? I guess Mitchell being Irish, he'd probably drag him along to see a Brian Friel play. George would love that.
I think we'd all go to see Oliver, because there's no sort of supernaturalness in that. Anything that wasn't kind of close to home, I'm sure the characters would avoid. I think George would like the music, I think Annie would like the costumes, I think Mitchell would like Nancy, and I think Nina would just sit and eat the ice cream. No, I'm not saying like she eats a lot, I'm just saying, she'd just get off on the fact that she's just having a night out.